Wiring day has finally arrived, and what I'm going to do first is unload the layout room, get all this stuff out from underneath the bench work. There's quite a bit of it in here, but luckily I can move it all into the bonus room right next door here. With all the drilling and so forth, I don't want to get wood chips in all of this stuff. So I'll probably go ahead and move this one side, empty it out first, and then wire these two areas, which are the under the town and then under the intermodal yard. So get these two areas wired first, and then bring the stuff back in, and then empty out this mess over here, and then wire this one last. So I'm going to try and document this as I go along today. Hopefully, I think what I'm going to have to do is use my other camera, which I can mount on a tripod. This is the cell phone that I'm using right now just to start, and so I can actually set it to film or to record up underneath there as I'm running the wire. So apologize, there may be a couple of different screen sizes of video in this update, but it is what it is. So stay tuned. Some of the materials that I'll be using today to wire, I have this lamp cord. It's normally what you would see if you were wiring a lamp or any other plug-in device. It is it's 18 gauge, it's multi-strand, and these are going to be the bus wires. So your first question, I'm sure, is how do you tell what rail is what rail with lamp cord? The thing about lamp cord is that one of the sides, and I don't know if it's going to show up in this video, but right here, you may be able to hear that. One of the sides of the cord has ribs on it, and the other side does not. That was for back in the day before there was a grounded wire on most plug-in appliances, so that you could always make sure that you were wiring either the black or the white side to the proper side of the plug. So the ridges on the side of the wire will help me keep my my rails straight. Additionally, I have the infamous suitcase connectors, which I'll use when I need to connect different leads. I have some solid strand wire. This is what I'll be soldering to the side of the track and feeding down to connect into the bus wires. To suspend the bus wires under the bench work, I have these little adhesive, they're called mounting pads, and what they're made for, I don't know if this is showing up very well, there's a little rectangular channel that goes from one side to the other. So these have self-adhesive backs on them, and what you do is you stick those underneath the bench work, and then there are these wire ties, cable ties, that feed through the little rectangular slots, and I can make a loop through which I can feed the bus wires. I have a 1/4-inch drill here, which is 6.3 millimeters for my non-USA subscribers, and it's also 16 inches long, and I don't know what that is, 48 centimeters it says. Aren't you impressed with my ability to convert English to metric? But that should be plenty long enough for me to drill down through the thickest part of the layout, which is actually back here. So I think that's, I don't know, 8 inches maybe. So I should have plenty of room, plenty of drill bit length to get through there. So I've got these two sides of the layout clean, and I am going to go ahead and start drilling holes through the bench work. So let me show you what I'm talking about here.
Underneath, my bench work is fairly simple. It's just a rectangular frame with a plywood top, and around the edge I have supports. So the drilling that I'll be doing is through those supports. I probably wouldn't have to drill. I could probably just use those wire ties to suspend the wire under there, but I want to keep it clean and neat as I can. So I want to drill through those, and then I'll use the wire ties on the bottom of the plywood. So what I've got to do now is I've got to go get my electric drill, which is in the garage, and so I'm going to do that and go and get my other camera, which is on the tripod, so I'll be able to record some of this progress. So I'm going to try something new here. Rather than getting out my SLR camera to use for video, I'm going to use my webcam, which I've attached obviously to the computer, and I'm using Windows Movie Maker to record this video direct from the webcam. It is high definition, 720p, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. So what I'm going to do now is get everything ready to drill. I have my corded drill. I know I said electric before. All drills are electric. This one just has a cord as opposed to a battery. And I'm going to use a 1-inch spade bit to drill my holes. Obviously I don't need that much, but more room is better, right? So that way it'll be easy to pull wires. So I'm going to start with the drilling, and we'll go ahead and I'm going to swap over to the other camera and start that recording so you can actually see. I guess I filmed the drill long enough so you can actually see the progress. So and it's going to be much easier for me to manipulate because I can get a better angle with that camera. So here we go.